Nice big cup of coffee, exactly what we need before our hike. Last night before going to bed after dinner, we ordered some porridge with bananas, and we were able to tell them at what time to get it ready. So we said 6:30, it's 6:30 now, our food's ready, and we won't start this hike with an empty stomach.
Okay. All right, we're getting ready to start day one. I'm excited, nervous, but we've marked some stuff. I think we told you in our last video that we kind of marked spots where Harold went to visit. We might try and see some of the people he met, but I have marked where we want to try and get to today, which is where I think most trekkers get to on day one, which is the Llama Hotel, that area. I don't know if we're going to stay at the Llama Hotel, but we're definitely going to stay in that area if we can make it. I think that's roughly, I think I wrote it down. Yeah, that's roughly about 7 miles. Can we do 7 miles today?
I think so.
So we're here. We're gonna go all the way down this path, all the way to this area, which will be 2,480 meters high. This is what our eager faces look like at the start of the hike. I don't know if they'll look the same at the end of day one.
Yeah, and because it looks like tourism is open a little bit more now, it's not the same as, like, you know, when we watch other videos like Harold Balder and stuff like that, where he had this whole trek to himself. Because there's so many other groups of people, it's more like Katy said, like an endurance challenge, right? It reminds me of the mentality that you have going into a 5K or a Spartan race like I've done before, like a half marathon. I know it's going to be many miles, but it's the same similar concept. We're not out here by ourselves, but it's still going to be a big endurance challenge to get through this.
Especially with these backpacks, because they're about 20 pounds each.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So about 20 pounds each, but I think that we should do okay. Like we said, we're not gonna rush ourselves or anything like that, but this is still the biggest physical challenge we've probably ever done in our lives.
Yeah, I don't know how these avid hikers do with this like 50-liter backpack with like all this stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the whole point of the trek that we're doing, right? There's tea houses along the way, so you can get coffee or tea. You can get, you know, there's lodging, so you have a bed to sleep in. And there's like restaurants, right? They'll cook you nice home-cooked meal. So I don't know why they do it. You were saying maybe it's just because they're used to doing it, and that's like, hey, this is our trekking pack that we have, but seems like overkill. I mean, 20 pounds, which is just these basic backpacks here, already seems like a lot when you're gonna go on a full week or week and a half trek. So all the best to them, I guess.
Yeah. It's 8 o'clock and I'm gonna start my watch so we can actually calculate how many miles we walk today, or actually say hike.
According to this sign, we're starting at 1,420 meters. We're gonna make our way down here, hopefully safely. That is why we have these hiking poles. Cross that bridge and then begin our trek. Here we go.
I love suspension bridges. I know you're not allowed to have a drone, but I wish we did, so we can get one of those cool drone shots from above. Yeah.
Yeah, be careful with the hiking pole. You don't want to get it stuck down the bridge. Namaste. She's singing us a little song. We're crossing, we're seeing our first Tibetan prayer flags out over here. We got the rushing, beautiful river. Incredible. On the way back, we'll have to take this cart somehow. That's where all the fun is. So it says this way, where the cow is, I think it's a cow or a bull, to Langtang, but you're saying, which way do we go?
This way, because there's supposed to be landslides this way.
Okay. So we're crossing our second suspension bridge. Hey, bud. Oh, there's two over here.
No landslides. Okay.
Thank you, bud.
On your left.
This gentleman said, actually, don't go that way. There's no current landslide damage, so we're gonna trust the local. This is the first major decision point. Hopefully, we don't get lost or stranded or anything. All right, so the group with the professional guide is also going the way to Langtang. So it's consensus. This is the way to go. Our first bull experience.
Bull or cow? How do we know?
I don't know. I'm really dumb as far as animals, but I think if you got horns, you're a bull.
Ah.
If you have udders, then I definitely say you're a cow. Katy, please don't fall off the edge of the mountain. Excuse us, bud.
Oh, thank you. You're so kind. Oh, okay.
Okay. No, we're not. Okay. We don't want to scare her. We just wanted to.
Oh, there's others. So.
There's udders, so I don't know. Let us know. Bye. Sorry. Oh.
Look at the baby cow. Hi, guys.
Hey, guys.
You're so cute. Good morning. Namaste.
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 Oh, and one's coming down.
Morning.
Well, this one's at least a male. I can guarantee that one. And the group with the guide is way up there. It is good that there's other people out here to guide the way for us.
Like you said, who needs a guide? Just show up and kind of, what is it called when you trail behind, like...
I think it's like in NASCAR, it'd be like drafting, right?
Yeah.
Draft behind them.
Draft behind them, exactly.
So don't be right on top of them, but be close enough so you can see the right way to go. I thought the suspension bridges were scary, but this is a little bit scarier. Woo! Steel pipe bridge is a lot scarier than a suspension bridge, but we made it. We're turning around.
No, these are hikers coming back down. Namaste. How's the hike? Good?
Super nice.
Super nice, yeah? Awesome. Hi. Good hike?
Yeah, amazing.
Awesome.
So don't turn around?
Dhanyawad. Super nice. That's what we like to hear.
Yeah. And they're returning from this way, which lets us know that it's a clear path to where we're going.
So I didn't really say this was one of my fears yesterday because I kind of forgot about it until we start doing it. But these terrains that are super rocky and slippery and also on the edge where it feels like you're gonna fall, this one might not be so bad because it's uphill, but the ones that are going down, those make me really nervous. I have a fear of slipping because I just fall on a normal flat ground. So I don't want to fall off a cliff. But yeah, that's another fear.
Well, it's really a two-part fear, right? You fall off the side of the mountain, which most of this is hiking along the side of the mountain, and then you fall into the rushing river, and then you're swept away. So it's very dangerous, but it's still so beautiful, and we're gonna give it a shot.
All right, let's keep it up.
Okay, they're catching up to us. All right, let's boogie. Be careful going down this.
This is what I'm saying, like, at least it's not rocks, but it's still loose dirt.
Yeah, this seems like it might be a little bit more slippery. And if you lose your grip, you could easily fall into this river here. You got it. You got this.
It's probably a stupid fear, but I just have a fear of slipping, like, To make matters worse, now we have a bridge made out of sticks.
It's a pretty dangerous hike. You regret not having a guide yet?
the guide wouldn't change the fact that there's a bridge here or not, so.
Maybe he'd carry you across the thresholds.
Maybe.
All right, you got this. All right, we've had suspension bridge, we've had pipe bridges, and now we have a stick bridge. What's next? Okay, our hoodies are off because it was way too hot for that. Check out my Nepal shirt. Dry fit, I am ready to go. And this on our trek is our first view of the snow-capped Himalayas.
In and we have the first sign of civilization. A cow. No, I'm just kidding. It looks like some tea houses up here. It's kind of quiet.
Yeah.
Not much action going on. This is how some people live.
Yeah.
There's one there, there's one back here. They get one heck of a view.
Yeah, I mean, the winter time has got to be absolutely freezing, but if you can control the temperature somehow, or if you have enough blankets, it's be an amazing place to stay.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste. This your tea house? Your tea house? Do you have tea? Can we have some? Yeah? Okay. Okay.
Namaste. Namaste. Good.
How are you?
We're looking for some tea.
Yeah.
You have tea here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I just kind of made that up. But yeah, maybe every couple miles take a little tea break. That might be good. Because if it's 7 miles, then I think that would be a good... Yeah, I think that's a good break.
I think it really depends on you know, how the terrain is, right? If it's 2 easy miles, you might be able to do like 3 or something like that.
True.
But if it's one where it's up and down hills off the side of the cliffs like we've already seen, then, you know, maybe not as much. I think the key is we started, I mean, not super early, but 8 a.m. Sun shouldn't go down until 6, so we'll just see how it is. But roughly every 2 miles wouldn't be bad, but depends on the terrain.
And I did stop my watch for when we take these breaks. Not like the small little, you know, 30-second breaks, but when we sit down to eat or have tea, I will stop the watch just so we can get an accurate, you know, measurement of calories and miles and time. And then overall, you know, we'll know how long it took because we left at 8 a.m. But yeah.
Had to go to have the bag off for the first time.
I do not have a dry fit shirt like you, so my back is very sweaty.
My back might not be super sweaty, but it's definitely time to reapply deodorant.
This is all of handmade.
Huh? Handmade, yeah?
Yes.
You guys make it?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
You want to buy something?
Maybe on the way back down. The less things we can carry, the better.
How many days you're trekking?
However long it takes us. We're gonna go to the Kinjang Gompa. Yes. This is your family business?
Yes.
How many years?
10 years.
Wow, long time, yeah?
Long time.
Yeah. Do you get a lot of people stop at this location?
Yeah.
Yeah. People coming back down or people going up?
Going up.
Okay.
Kathmandu here possible.
So maybe they come from the bus and they start a little bit?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, everything tea.
Yeah?
Available here.
Be careful.
We just met her, but we're trusting her with our fingers.
Okay, धन्यवाद.
Tea.
Yes, thank you. Best tea.
Best tea.
We got the pick-me-up we needed to keep going.
And it's about 10 a.m., so we've been doing it for about 2 hours, right?
Yeah. Look, we got a kitty friend. Meow.
Hey, bud. Is this the bridge that we cross now? Oh, okay. All right, cross another suspension bridge. You going with us? Or are you staying there?
I don't know what he's doing.
You look like you're having fun there. Are you coming with us? You don't know? Let's go. Let's cross the bridge. Our cat friend is still kind of following us. He's just a scaredy cat.
The water source is now to our left. So we are on the right side, which as we were hiking, we saw this path and it looks like a much easier terrain to hike because this is what it looks like. So while those guys back there did say, hey, stay on the left, that's the quicker hike, this, even though it might be a little bit longer, would probably be the easier hike. So maybe when we're coming back, on the way back down, we'll do this side, because I'm sure we'll be exhausted. I don't know if you guys would find this interesting, but I definitely think this is really cool. They've got this whole setup over here, and over here, it looks like they're making this up into pebbles, and then on this side, it looks like they're refining it into more of like gravel, really thin gravel, and then over here, the guy is shaving rocks into bricks. Namaste! Yeah, it's a whole big production. It's pretty awesome.
Namaste. Where do we go?
Not
Okay.
this way? What is this? What are you building?
Hydropower?
Hydropower.
To give power based off of the water? Oh, okay.
Ah.
When did you guys start this? Like 3 years ago? Okay.
2020? What year? Okay. When will it finish? In one more year?
One more year?
Yeah.
Okay. This looks like a real life lemming game. Hopefully they're not falling off the cliff.
So yeah, it looks like they set up this housing area for all the workers. Little English?
Oh, yeah.
This, you guys work on the hydro?
Hydro.
Yeah? This is where you live? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Good night.
He said good night or good luck? I don't know.
It sounds like good night. Okay.
They probably get a bunch of hikers that like don't even say hi, so they're probably like, what are these cats and kittens doing?
Yeah.
But like, we're genuinely interested.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay, we'll go this way. No problem.
US, yeah? You don't think I look Indian?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nepali people think I'm Indian.
Same like dresses.
Same, yeah. Okay, bye-bye.
Good luck.
Good luck.
What's going on in here?
Namaste. She's cooking.
Namaste.
You're cooking? Yeah. Dal bhat?
Rakshi.
Oh, Rakski. Nice. Wow. Yeah. Do you know Jane? Do you know Jane? No. She's from Nepal. This is the Nepal that we were hoping to see. Like, it looks beautiful. We've got the blue water, the colorful flags over it, mountains in the distance.
As we were walking along, we heard like this big kind of crash in the jungle area, and we looked over and it was a big like macaque. So that was a little bit frightening, but he didn't follow us or anything like that. We have this rushing water here. Looks like there's another tea house. So this would be a nice peaceful area. Even with the monkey, that's fine, but it'd be peaceful and chill if it wasn't for like the mosquitoes. These are mosquitoes, not flies, right?
I think they're just gnats, yeah.
They're just gnats? Okay. So I put some bug spray on, so hopefully that helps.
For big sister we call Didi.
Some tea now? We have tea over there. We're good right now. Thank you. I think we're gonna try and make it a little bit more. right, change of plans. Pulled out the map and it looks like there's one, maybe not an hour away, maybe just like a standalone one, and that's why the guy said like, oh, maybe an hour to the next set of houses. But let's see if this one that's a little bit closer is a tea house and if it's open and if they have food. If not, then we'll stop at that part, have our Snickers and water. But let's see if we can make it to this next one. Fatigue is starting to set in. It's about 1:45 noon. We've gone past 4 miles. There was that one tea spot where the lady offered us to get food. We're like, no, we got it in us to make it to the next tea house. I don't know now. Definitely need food. And yeah, the bag's starting to feel heavy. So we're almost to the next spot. We hiked like maybe another 5 minutes and we're like, nope. I was like, I can't do this. I need some food in me. We talked about this off camera last night, but yeah, not having enough food is probably going to be the most challenging, and you know, keeping up with the endurance. So we split a Snickers. That should give us enough of a kick to keep going. Good news, first sign of some new tea houses. Doesn't look too far away, maybe another 10-15 minutes. We can do this. Okay, so it's been a mile and a half since that point where we ate a Snickers, and about 50 minutes. So yeah, well, I think we're ready for some food. Let's find a tea house and get a nice plate of substance. This Sherpa guest house on the phone is like pinned way back there. That's why I thought something was going to be closer, but it wasn't.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Where are you going?
Where are we going? I don't know.
No, some lunch.
Some lunch, yes. I think we're going to go to Hotel Bamboo Lodge.
Bamboo Lodge.
I think I have a friend there. My friend's friend, I think, is there. I'm going to see if she's
When?
there. What's her name?
Jane.
Jane.
Jen, okay.
Yeah, I'm going to see if Jane's there.
Okay, see.
Okay, that's Jane's aunt's lodge.
They're waiting you.
I don't know. We're going to surprise them.
Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
You stopped here to eat? Okay.
Oh,
Did you
lucky.
Did you guys hike from Syapru Besi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So where are you planning on staying today?
Wherever we can make by sunset.
Yeah. Yeah.
How? So you guys planning on going to Kenjin Gompa?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Good. Yeah, it's worth it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's good to hear.
It's worth it.
Do you know Jane? No? Okay. I think no, I think this is her aunt's place or her family place. Jane? Jane, yeah. She was on, you know, Harold Balder? He did a trek here. He's a blogger. Yeah.
You know?
Her name is not Jane. Her name is
Susie.
Susie.
Susie. Ah, is she here?
Now she's in Dubai.
Dubai. Whoa, she's living up life. That's awesome. The lady with the long hair, yeah? On the blog? Yeah, that's awesome. Cool. That's awesome that she's in Dubai.
We might not be able to hike to Dubai today.
Yeah, I don't think we can make it to Dubai. I love how fast the food comes out because we are so hungry. Thank you.
After a full morning of hiking, that is exactly what we needed. Those dishes were fantastic. Now, we know how things get up here. Usually it's via porter, which means that it's either on the back of, we've seen in other videos like donkeys and things like that, or just a human carrying up all these materials, right? So they do have bottles of water and bottles of soda and candy bars and all that kind of good stuff, plus all the materials that it takes to make things like chow mein and dalbat power 24 hour. So we weren't sure how much more expensive things were gonna be. For the meals, they were more expensive, maybe twice the amount that you can get them back in the city before we left and in Kathmandu, but still very, very reasonable, especially if you're a foreigner. Now the water was 6 times more expensive for a liter of bottled water, but it's still very reasonable, especially if you're comparing it to Europe or some other prices. And for a remote location, I think that's still a pretty fair deal. The dalbat was the most expensive item that we had here for lunch, but that was even worth it because they came and gave us seconds of everything. So can't even complain about that one.
How much time to go to like Lama Hotel area?
From here,
Yeah,
6 hours.
3 more hours.
For lazy Americans, how far can we go? So it's possible? How long for the cat to get up there? Cat, how long until you can get to Lama Hotel? She's going right now. Bye, thank you for lunch. You did a good job cooking it. So it is about 2 p.m. right now. The sun should be down at 6 p.m. So we have about 4 hours left of daylight. The guys there said that it's all uphill from here. What happened?
I accidentally hit stop instead of pause, so now I'm gonna have to reset the whole thing. It's fine.
You remember how much you had already?
Yeah, I'll be able to look up what we already have, but yeah, this makes me sad. Okay.
Now we're in touristy season, and the Lama Hotel is the midpoint going up and going down. So even if we do make it all the way to Lama Hotel, it might be booked because it's very busy and it's the midpoint. So we might have to stop a little bit before at one of the other guest houses, just because we might not make it all the way. And even if we do make it all the way, it might be booked. And we do not want to camp tonight. We do not want to sleep out in the woods. We want a roof over our head. So we're gonna start hustling. Oh, I almost died. We're gonna start hustling and see if we can make it to Lama Hotel by nightfall. Here's the porters of the donkey kinds. Hey guys. Ooh. Probably the natural gas banging up against the rock is not great. We've reached another suspension bridge.
What is it, our third one?
I think it's the third one, yeah. I'm not brave enough to just whip out the iPhone right here, but right there in the middle of the screen, with our eyes at least, we can still see the snow-capped Himalayas. But look how beautiful this is, all this rushing, like crystal blue water, wow. Like 15
No,
kilometers to
1.5.
1.5 kilometers
that's a
to where we're most likely gonna sleep.
Lama Hotel is
2.5 to our aggressive goal.
Yeah.
Oh, they got all kinds of like jewelry and stuff like that here too.
Maybe on the way back.
They're doing a good job of recycling. We're so close to a guest house where we could actually spend the night.
Woo, we made it to MC.
Only 20 minutes. Lama Hotel near.
It's okay. I think we're gonna stay here.
Very near.
It's okay. It's quiet here.
What's the name of the city?
Rumchi.
Rumchi. Rumchi is for me.
Yeah. So 2.5 hours. No, 2 hours and 20 minutes of hiking since lunch. 2.3 miles. This leg of the trip, this 2 miles was much harder than the first 2 miles. The first 2 miles was scary. Sorry, I'm still catching my breath. Whew. The first 2 miles was scary because the terrain was rough, like slippery and rocky and pebbly, but this last 2 miles was hard, very difficult, a lot of endurance. Let's see if we can get a room.
Are these guys the hotel guys? Or?
Hello, this your hotel?
Yeah.
Can we please get a room?
Yeah.
This is our room for tonight. It's 400 rupees.
Yep.
There was separate beds, but we have a joint marital bed.
Yeah.
So there's a little area to, I guess, hold your stuff in this basket. There's this beautiful picture above the bed. There is light in here.
Solar.
Solar powered light. There's curtains here, so that should block out the light. And we have plenty of blankets, which will hopefully keep us warm.
Yeah.
That's going to be the next challenge. But he says there is very, very hot water So let's go take a shower. This is the one that we're staying at. Here is a shower area. That's a restaurant area.
How did that shower feel?
Incredible. As he said, we had a nice hot shower. It's solar powered, so I don't know if it'll be hot all night, but we were the first two in the shower and it was amazing.
Yeah, it's incredible what a good shower does. I feel alive. I feel rejuvenated. Washing clothes. We've got like 3 days worth. Well, we got 2 days worth of clothes. So we're gonna wash this clothes and then hang it. Hopefully it dries. I like that there's actual drying and clips. So hopefully overnight it'll dry in time. If not, I guess we'll figure it out. So this is their spot for cooking. Yeah, this is awesome. And they have all these supplies over here.
Pizza smells good.
This has to be one of the most amazing sunsets I've ever seen. Day one is complete. We did not get as far as we wanted to, but we're still happy with the progress. We got a hot shower, we did our laundry. We got a long way to go. Thanks for watching this video. This is WITY Travels. What could possibly be next?